In this episode, we're going to show you a fix to a common problem that late model Toyotas with aftermarket skid plates have.
Where's that noise coming from?
Found it! This is Wanderlust Overland. Get to there.
Let me see it.
No, get your own.
I want to see
No, get your own! Yep, here's the problem. It's not that the skid plates are installed improperly, it's because this exhaust crossover pipe comes within like 1/16 of an inch of the plate. Now the reason why the noise occurs mostly going into reverse gear is when you take it out of park and put it into a gear, the motor tilts towards the passenger side when going into drive, and to the driver's side going into reverse, bringing that exhaust pipe right down onto the skid plate. That's what's causing the vibration. But it doesn't just happen in reverse. All it takes is a couple pebbles or some mud lodged in between the skid plate and that exhaust, and the noise is constant. We've tried everything to increase this space. From putting a hose clamp on this exhaust hanger, raising it up higher, it works okay until this hose clamp falls off, which doesn't take long. And it also puts a lot more stress on all the other joints in your exhaust system. We've dropped the skid down using washers, but that didn't work very well either. We had to drop it down about 1/2 inch, and it still collected a bunch of rocks and mud up there. The rattle didn't go away. We've even thought about squashing that exhaust pipe a little bit more with a big fucking hammer.
Hold on, cowboy. That's never a good idea.
So what we've been doing is simply putting up with the noise. When it happens in drive too, we drop the skid and clean it off. Until now. This is a transfer case skid from LFD Offroad. As you can see, they came up with a permanent solution.
First time we saw this plate was down at LFD's booth at the Appalachian Toyota Roundup. Now I noticed this thing from at least 60 feet away, and I'm saying to myself, is that what I think it is? Sure enough, it was. This is a slight drop built in right where that exhaust pipe normally hits. And there's drain holes in it so no mud or rocks could ever collect in there. Now as you can see, it does reduce ground clearance by about 3/4 of an inch right there, but we don't think that's a big deal. And it's welded on here for good. No matter how hard you smack a rock, it ain't coming off.
LFD also produces bumpers, roof racks, all kinds of stuff. We put a link to their website in our video description.
Yeah, check them out.
It comes in bare steel. We believe powder coating skids is a waste of time, especially the way he drives. Nobody's gonna see it. The coating's probably gonna get scratched off anyway. We just spray paint ours. First, a good cleaning and degreasing. Then, a thin, even coat of primer. Then a couple of coats of black.
Another thing that makes LFD's plate stand out is this integrated cross member. It's a simple one-piece construction. Now LFD's skid plate is totally compatible with most any other manufacturers who mount like this right here on a transmission cross member. All you do is simply loosen up these bolts here to drop it down a little bit. You may have to put a screwdriver in to separate and make a space in between that skid plate and that cross member. And then just slide this one, come on, in there, like that, like that. And then we'll jack it up a little bit. On the driver's side, the cross member actually goes behind this fuel line bracket. Now the cross member for the skid plate bolts into the frame right into some these weld nuts that are already in the frame. Using these bolts and a little bit of never sees. Okay, it's up. And look at here. I can stick my finger in between. That's the exhaust pipe right there. I can stick my finger in between that pipe and the skid. This is never going to rattle again. That's awesome.
Ah, so much better. LFD also produces bumpers, roof racks, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, check them out.
No.
Oh, too early. Sorry.
LFD Offroad also produces roof racks, bumpers, all kinds of stuff.
But we had to drop it down about 1/2 inch, and it still collected a bunch of dog.
If this is your first time watching one of our videos and you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to ring the bell if you want to be notified.